we'll go through.
Well, Jair, after you guys built that lead, had a heck of a time scoring against Indiana's defense in the second half. Did they make some adjustments that made it difficult for the Bulldogs to score?
Yeah, they made some adjustments, but I mean, at the end of the day, we just got to make shots. But we can't let our ability to make shots or their defensive adjustments to affect our defense, which is where we lost the game at.
How the freshmen obviously performed very well on a big stage. How would you evaluate what they did, especially in lieu of going into this game with, without point guard Aaron Thompson?
Yeah, I mean, they played great. They're getting better every day. They work hard in practice. They work hard off the court in their own time, and it's showing when they get on the court. And they're going to be huge for us moving forward.
Anything else for Jair? Okay, we'll let him go. We'll put Myles Tate in here. Thanks, sir. All right, you all can start for Myles whenever you're ready.
I'll ask Myles. We'll ask Jair. Myles, what did Indiana do defensively that really clamped down on the Bulldogs in the second half?
Well, I feel like we did a lot in the first half that we should have got back to in the second, but really anything that they throw at us, we should have like a counter for it because, we practice still kind of stuff in practice. So I feel like it was on us for not executing as well, but we got to get stops on defense as well.
This usually has a great big time atmosphere with, full house and everything. What was the environment like to play in there with essentially no spectators?
It's a change for me, but I really don't know how a real college atmosphere is, so I really don't know the difference between which. But it's really just playing basketball, trying to execute with your team. So really, the noise is just another factor.
You had such a long layoff. I mean, you guys, the freshmen especially, played with a lot of confidence, especially in the first half. Are you feeling comfortable in college basketball already?
I know some stuff I need to learn in college, but I feel like one thing I can't let slip is my confidence. And as long as my coach and my teammates have faith in me, then I got confidence in myself.
Myles, it looked like AT was almost another coach on the sideline for you guys. What kind of things was he telling you during stops and play?
Yeah, he was telling me a lot. He told me to lead my team. He's a great leader himself. So without him on the court, we missing that leader. But he told me to lead my team and just do the same thing that I always did when I play ball. Just lead my team, and make the right plays, and make the game simple.
Anything else for Myles? All right, thanks. Yes. Yeah. Thanks, Myles. All right, just 1 second. Phil, I saw that comment. We're working with the Banker's Life setup here that I don't know how to adjust too much. So maybe if I'm not in
They're trying to zoom in.
yeah, I think they're trying to zoom in a little bit. So I'll try to hide in the corner and see if it doesn't pick me up and see if that works. But we'll let Coach start with a opening statement, then we'll take whatever questions.
Yes, I think now obviously, our guys fought. When you look at this one, we'll look back and learn a lot. Every opportunity right now is an opportunity for growth and an opportunity to learn, especially, and there's nothing like games. And obviously, things we can do in practice and go against each other. But there's nothing that simulates, playing Indiana or Villanova or, a game coming up. and to continue to learn from those things. So, got a great respect for Archie and the program that they're building, and obviously Indiana basketball. They give them credit. They did a heck of a job responding, in the second half and coming out and kind of establishing in the first 4 minutes. I think there was a 9-0 run. So, we came out early and it was back and forth. I thought our guys had great energy. They responded, and we have to grow ourselves to be tough enough to respond sooner. I thought we did. A little late. We had a middle stretch there in the second half, and those are the things that guys are learning as they're getting more and more game experience. And so, we got to take care of the basketball. You look up and 15 turnovers the other night, 14 today. Way too many to give yourselves a chance to beat really good teams. And so, get back to the film room. We'll have to learn a lot through film, because there's not a ton of practicing right now with game after game after game. And our young guys are doing a good job absorbing, and our leaders are leading.
LaVall, did Indiana do anything differently in the second half to kind of smother your offense? In some ways, Butler got actually more post touches than I thought maybe you would get, but you could hardly make a 2-point basket. Yeah,
I thought we got the ball where we wanted it. Obviously, some shots that we feel confident in and believe in our guys. Bryce Golden at the rim, had some wide open shots for some of our guys that can make those. And then I think it affected us when we didn't, and that's where we have to be tougher. We had a stretch where we got good looks, had the ball at the rim, didn't finish, or they blocked it, and we didn't respond well in that moment. And then a couple huddles, I thought Aaron Thompson and guys that were on the bench, John Michael Malloy and Marquise and Michael Park, all those guys did a good job in the timeouts of getting their guys back up and talking about that exactly, not letting our offense affect our defense.
You've often addressed this if Butler has a poor shooting game, you say you're more concerned about what kind of shots you're getting. Were you fairly satisfied with the shots you were getting? That's kind of the way you usually evaluate, offensive efficiency.
Yeah, we'll watch the film, but I thought we had the ball at the rim a ton. Now give them credit; they've got two athletic bigs with good size and good length, so you got to be crafty. We finally used the shot fake there at the end. We got an easy one. They really loaded. We got a couple skip passes where we had great looks that they didn't go down. So we'll watch the film and evaluate. Love to have less turnover so we get more of those opportunities. And those are all the things that we can get better at. Our guys are going to get in the gym and shoot the basketball, get to the foul line. I thought we had some opportunities. Missed at the foul line. We got to step up and make those as well.
Are you glad to be playing 2 more games right away? There's not much choice. They're on the schedule, but you see that as a good opportunity to, I guess, get growth for these freshmen. They're young. They don't get tired, do they?
Well, you had the time off where we didn't get games in, and with this, this whole circumstance that everybody's in sports in general, we got to take advantage of those opportunities. So we'll have to, get ourselves back up. We got, early tip here, which gives us some time to rest the rest of the day today and recover tomorrow. And doesn't give us time to practice. That's where you can really make some adjustments and put some things in. But we'll just go play Butler basketball. You get another opportunity to do that and have to fight through some fatigue and not let that be an excuse.
You optimistic about AT returning for Southern Illinois and Providence?
Yeah, we'll see. I think it's kind of day by day, just as he's doing rehab and recovery, and what Doc says. Heading into Monday, we'll find out more tomorrow, and we'll see what he says. I don't. It's just I know if he can, if he can, he will. But we're not gonna, and then we're not gonna push it if he's not ready.
Coach, from the outside looking in, I think it'd be easy to think that your freshmen might be nervous playing against a Villanova, playing against an Indiana, but at least the results on the court, it doesn't seem like nerves have affected them. What do you attribute kind of the start that your freshmen have gotten off to against these high quality opponents?
Well, it's, we recruited them, to be confident players. They're learning how to play Butler basketball. But, and they've played basketball before. So they're trying to pick up on how we do things here. And they've had moments, right? They're trying to establish reliability with their teammates and trust and some consistency. And they've all had, in the 3 games, right, up to this point, they've had moments. Trying to get them to learn how to practice hard, which is difficult when you don't have as many practices as we just missed, which every freshman in the country is trying to learn how to practice hard. But then in game, the thing that's really stands out is in game, them being able to make adjustments. And then that speaks to their IQ, in game, their competitive nature, which, it's hard to teach that. So for Myles to start the way he did tonight, for Chuck to play the way he did the other night, Miles Wilmoth, Jacoby Coles responded tonight. Those guys are competitors, and now they're growing every day.
Well, has there been anything from the freshmen collectively or individually that surprised you a bit this early in the season, or not so much?
No, I think the embrace what they've had to do, David, is just what you get it in practice to some degree because but when the physicality of the game, and so that's why Villanova the other night and obviously Indiana, just physical teams, and that's what the speed of it and the pace of it. So missing some opportunities earlier, due to the pause, now they're getting to learn, guys coming at them and how to defend without fouling. I thought we did a better job tonight. Myles Tate specifically, Jacoby Coles, right, being defending and holding his ground in the post. I thought he did a better job tonight than he did the other night. And Chuck Harris, putting on no turnovers tonight, right? Putting the ball on the deck when they're physical, perimeter defenders are on you. So it's just those are the things you learn with experience in games and make your adjustments and learn from game to game. Try to be better the next time out and be better the next day in practice.
Anything else for Coach? All right. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate it.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you, LaVall.